So for this week's video discussion post, the question was, in your own words, explain the difference between application and faithful response. Consider the book of James' claim that faith without deeds is dead. Can you say you believe something if you don't follow through with your actions? Why or why not? So to begin with, from the reading, I understood that the difference between application and faithful response is for example, application, you would read scripture and you take the metaphor or whatever you read kind of literally and contemplate it and put it into your life, and you basically just implement it in your life in a quick and easy way, but not a lifelong effective way, if that makes sense. I think those are the kind of right words. But a faithful response would be really praying about the scripture that you've read and really understanding it, applying it into your life, but also asking God questions about it and asking God how you can change to better improve on what you read and how to better apply it into your life. You can ask God how the scripture can affect you personally in your life, and maybe what habits you can change and what attitudes or understandings you can change in your life to better understand the scripture and apply it into your life. And by having a faithful response to reading the Bible and scripture, you can have a more lifelong way of change that will help you better grow, rather than just applying one thing one time to your life and never thinking about it again. A faithful response can be changing something the way you do forever and helping you to grow as a person and your love with God. And then the other question was, consider the book of James' claim that faith without deeds is dead. So faith without deeds, as I was saying before, if you just applied scripture to your life, then you'll maybe have one scenario where you can use it for, but it won't be a lifelong thing. And if you don't continue to work on your faith and apply that scripture into your life, if you do it once and then you stop, then it dies off. And then, can you believe in something if you don't follow through with your actions? I don't think so, because if you're not worshiping God, if you're not praying, if you're not reading the Bible, if you're not choosing to do those things and make time in your life for God, then how can you say that you believe that? And I just think that it's important to say that you believe it, but also show that through your actions by reading and understanding scripture and implementing it into your life.